Overlooked but not powerless, the women of Byzantium played crucial roles in shaping the empire's destiny. Unveiling the women of Byzantium. These women, often depicted in art and mosaics, were more than just subjects of beauty. They were pillars of strength and wisdom. The Byzantine Empire, 1,000 years of history filled with grandeur and complexity. From its majestic architecture to its intricate political systems, the empire was a beacon of civilization. We think of emperors and wars, mosaics and religion, the grand narratives of battles and conquests, the splendor of religious ceremonies, and the artistic achievements that have stood the test of time. But what about the women? Their contributions are often overshadowed by the more prominent tales of emperors and generals. Often hidden in the shadows, their stories are rarely told. Yet their influence permeated every aspect of Byzantine life. Yet Byzantine women were far from powerless. They wielded significant influence both in the public and private spheres. They were empresses and artisans, mothers and scholars. Each role they played was vital in the tapestry of Byzantine society. They influenced politics, religion, and everyday life. From the council chambers, where decisions were made, to the religious ceremonies that defined the spiritual life of the empire, their presence was felt. This essay explores the lives of these remarkable women. Through art and artifacts, we can piece together their stories and appreciate their contributions. We'll delve into the world of empresses and princesses. These women, often at the center of power, navigated the complexities of court life with grace and intelligence, but we will also uncover the lives of ordinary women, their daily struggles and triumphs, their roles in the family and community, and their contributions to the economy and culture. Prepare to be surprised by their resilience, their influence, and their lasting impact on Byzantine society. These women, though often overlooked, were the backbone of the empire, and their legacy continues to inspire. Empress to artisan, the spectrum of Byzantine womanhood. Byzantine society was complex, a tapestry woven with threads of immense wealth and grinding poverty, power and subjugation, opulence and hardship. It was a world where the roles of women were as varied and intricate as the society itself. It was a world of immense wealth and grinding poverty. The bustling markets and grand cityscapes stood in stark contrast to the lives of those who struggled to make ends meet. This dichotomy was reflected in the lives of women who navigated these complexities with resilience and grace. Women's roles were just as varied. They were mothers, daughters, wives, and workers. They were the silent strength behind the empire's grandeur, contributing in ways both seen and unseen. Their lives were a testament to the diverse fabric of Byzantine society. At the top stood the empresses. These women were not just figureheads. They wielded real power and influence. They were the epitome of Byzantine elegance and authority, their lives filled with both privilege and responsibility. Powerful figures like Irene and Theodora ruled in their own right. Empress Irene, for instance, was known for her political acumen and her ability to navigate the treacherous waters of Byzantine politics. Theodora, on the other hand, was celebrated for her intelligence and her role in shaping the empire's policies. They commanded armies and shaped the empire's destiny. These empresses were not just confined to the palace. They were on the front lines, making strategic decisions that would alter the course of history. Their leadership was a beacon of strength and determination. But most women were not empresses. Their lives were far removed from the opulence of the royal court. They were the everyday women who kept the wheels of society turning, often without recognition or acclaim. They lived very different lives. Many worked as artisans. These women were the backbone of the economy, their skilled hands creating the goods that fueled trade and commerce. They were the weavers, potters, and silversmiths whose crafts were essential to daily life. They were weavers, potters, and silversmiths. Others were traders, running shops and selling their wares. These women were entrepreneurs in their own right, navigating the bustling markets and ensuring their families' survival through their business acumen. Some even worked as doctors and midwives. In a time when medical knowledge was limited, these women were the healers and caretakers, providing essential services to their communities. Their roles were crucial, often making the difference between life and death. From the humblest homes to the grandest palaces, the influence of women was felt. They were the keepers of the household, the nurturers of the next generation, and the silent architects of the empire's future. Women were the backbone of Byzantine society. Their contributions, though often overlooked, were invaluable. They were the unsung heroes whose efforts and sacrifices helped shape the Byzantine Empire into a formidable force in history. Whispers through time unearthing women's stories. These whispers, often faint and fragmented, tell us about the lives of women who lived centuries ago. They speak of their daily routines, their struggles, their joys, and their contributions to society. Uncovering the lives of Byzantine women is a challenge. The sands of time have buried their stories deep, and it takes a keen eye and a dedicated heart to bring them to light. Archaeologists and historians sift through layers of history, piecing together the lives of these often overlooked women. Most historical accounts focus on men. The grand narratives of history are dominated by emperors, generals, and patriarchs. Their deeds and decisions are well documented, leaving little room for the stories of women. Emperors and patriarchs dominate the narrative. Their statues and portraits are prominently displayed, their names etched in the annals of history. But what about the women who lived alongside them? Their stories are often overshadowed, their contributions minimized. Women are often relegated to the footnotes. Their presence is subtle, often mentioned in passing or depicted in the margins of manuscripts and artworks. Yet these footnotes are crucial. They offer glimpses into the lives of women who played significant roles in their communities. But if we look closely, we can find glimpses of their lives. In the delicate strokes of a letter, in the fragments of a manuscript, we can see the traces of their existence. These small details, often overlooked, are the keys to understanding their world. We find them in letters and legal documents. These documents reveal the voices of women, their concerns, their rights, and their roles in society. They speak of marriages, property, and legal disputes, shedding light on the everyday lives of Byzantine women. We see them in art and literature. Byzantine art and literature, though often focused on religious and political themes, also capture the essence of women's lives. Through these creative expressions, we can glimpse their beauty, their strength, and their resilience. These fragments, pieced together, reveal a vibrant tapestry of female experience. Each artifact, each piece of art, each manuscript adds a thread to this tapestry, creating a rich and complex picture of Byzantine women's lives. It's a story of strength, resilience, and often quiet defiance. Despite the challenges and limitations they faced, Byzantine women found ways to assert their presence and make their mark on history. Their stories, though often hidden, are a testament to their enduring spirit. No discussion of Byzantine women is complete without mentioning Empress Theodora, the wife of Emperor Justinian I. Theodora rose from humble beginnings to become one of the most powerful women in history. Her intelligence and political acumen were undeniable. She was instrumental in shaping her husband's policies. She championed women's rights, reformed laws, and even saved the empire during the Nika riots. Theodora's story is a testament to the power women could wield in Byzantine society. While empresses like Theodora held immense power, the lives of most women were vastly different. For the majority, life revolved around family and work. They toiled in the fields, managed households, and raised children. Education was not widespread for girls, but some families did provide their daughters with an education. Women ran businesses, managed property, and participated in religious life. In a society that often confined women to the domestic sphere, they found ways to make their voices heard. From empresses to artisans, mothers to scholars, women were integral to Byzantine society. They were not simply passive figures in a male-dominated world, they were active agents, shaping their own destinies and influencing the course of history. Their contributions, though often overlooked, were significant. They helped build the empire's wealth and preserved its rich culture and strengthened its social fabric. To understand Byzantium fully, we must understand the lives and contributions of its women, who were the backbone of society. The Byzantine Empire may be long gone, but the legacy of its women continues to resonate. Their stories remind us that women have always been at the heart of history. They have always been leaders, creators, and agents of change. By shedding light on their lives, we gain a richer understanding not just of Byzantium, but of our own shared human history. It is a history that includes the voices and experiences of all its people, both women and men.